India and Africa, the world's largest democracy and a vast continent. A shared history of struggle against colonialism and a common search for identity. A determination to ensure equality in the post-colonial world order. At the turning point of the 21st century, this partnership is rekindled and taken forward with the second Africa-India Forum Summit held in the political capital of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa.
I bring to the people of Africa fraternal greetings from the people of India. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a historic gathering. It is the first time that the leaders of India and Africa are meeting on such a scale on African side. India will work with Africa to realize its vast potential. We believe that a new vision is required for Africa's development and participation in global affairs. We do not have all the answers, but we have some experience in nation building which we are happy to share with our African brothers and sisters.
Focusing on Africa's best interests, the Indian Prime Minister volunteered India's aid in developing a globalized Africa. To help achieve these goals, several initiatives were outlined. The initiatives were designed to strengthen the Indo-African relationship at the Pan-African, regional and bilateral level, as was the focus of the summit.
Excellencies, I am glad to note that India's partnership with Africa is marked by a frank and open consultative mechanism, wherein we meet as partners who not just highlight their needs and expectations, but bring forth historical goodwill, and we fully appreciate each other's abilities as well as constraints.
It is in this spirit that I wish to outline some initiatives for the consideration of our African partners. These will enhance our development partnership, which is founded on the pillars of mutual equality and common benefit.
The summit focused significantly on the need to bridge the digital divide and harness the socio-economic benefits of information and communication technology. Along with these announcements, India also pledged its support to Africa in other key areas. It proposed the establishment of several institutions at the Pan-African level to fulfill diverse needs. Africa has strong regional organizations which play an important role in supporting development activities. India has extended its cooperation to these organizations, giving them further momentum in achieving their goals. Besides announcing key initiatives, the AIFS2 was also a platform for Prime Minister Singh to strengthen critical bilateral ties. He held meetings with 5 African heads of state to discuss imperative bilateral initiatives and to pledge his support on behalf of the Indian people. At a bilateral level, the Indian Prime Minister proposed to establish institutes for English language training, information technology, entrepreneurship development and vocational training. In the socio-economic sectors, he spoke of establishing rural technology parks, food testing laboratories, food processing business incubation centers, and centers on geoinformatics applications and rural development. The AIFS2 firmly cemented the 21st century partnership between India and Africa. To commemorate this historic event, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Dr. Jean Ping, released 2 Billion Dreams, Celebrating India-Africa Friendship, a book that commemorates the shared histories and convergent cultures of India and Africa that lend the relationship colour, vibrancy and popular appeal. As a commemorative token from the Indian contingent, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh also released a set of postage stamps.
It is an original partnership with the Commission and with the African Union as a continent. It is based on not only bilateral cooperation or regional cooperation, but also on multilateral cooperation. They are combined. There is no competition between countries and their continental organization. There is complementarity.
Africa expects that India will continue to be its friend, will continue to support it and its issues at the international level, that it will continue to support it to develop its resources in order to improve the welfare and the well-being of the African people, but also to contribute the same to their Indian friends.
Apart from the historic decisions taken at the summit, there was a vibrant display of the art and culture of both India and Africa. Handcrafting Hope was an exhibition of traditional handicrafts. A week-long film festival was organized, celebrating Indian cinema. From tradition to innovation, a multimedia exhibition took viewers on a journey. From African and Indian traditional roots to their innovations in the 21st century, journalists converged at a media symposium to deliberate upon enhanced media engagement between the two partners. Dance troupes enthralled the audience with their exhilarating performances.
For the profitability, income generating, we can work in different things.
As the summit drew to a close, the warm relationship between the two partners was celebrated at the retreat, a lunch hosted by the Indian Prime Minister. It was the perfect ending to AIFS2, which itself marks the beginning of a new era in Indo-African relations. AIFS2's success has paved the way for a strong, mutually beneficial relationship between India and Africa. A partnership that was born many centuries ago has transformed into a force that is ready to take on the challenges of a globalized world and fight for its rightful place in the sun.